Okay, let's look at the top 3 Medicare supplement options on the market today. Let's get right to the presentation. Okay, you have 15 different plan options to choose between to supplement Original Medicare. The plans range from Plan A to Plan N and cover some to all the gaps in Original Medicare. We will be just looking at the 3 most popular plans instead of confusing you with all 15 different coverage options. As you can see, the most popular plans in 2016 were Plan C at 8%, Plan F at 57%, Plan G at 8%, and Plan N also at 8%. These 4 plans make up 81% of the entire Medicare supplement market. We will only be focusing on plans F, G, and N because Plan C, much like the other plans, has lost a large amount of enrollees between 2012 and 2016. This is because Plan C and the other options have priced themselves out of the market and are no longer competitive. And as you can see, the plans we will be focusing on have had a considerable increase in enrollees between 2012 and 2015, with Plan N growing the fastest. Looking more into plans F, G, and N, you can see why they are the most popular plans and why their market shares are growing so quickly. Plan F is the most popular because it is the easiest to understand and it covers 100% of the gaps in Medicare. So if you are enrolled into Plan F and have a Medicare approved claim, it will cover all the deductibles, coinsurances, and copays of Original Medicare. Plan G is also very easy to understand, with it covering 100% of the gaps in Medicare with one exception. That exception is that Plan G does not cover your Part B deductible. The Part B deductible in 2017 is $183. The last plan we'll be comparing is Plan N. Plan N does not cover your $183 Part B deductible, much like Plan G. There is also a $20 copay for doctor visits and a $50 copay for emergency room visits that do not result in inpatient admission. Lastly, Plan N does not cover Part B excess charges. Part B excess charges are when a doctor or specialist can charge you up to 15% more than what Medicare is willing to pay for a test, surgery, or procedure. Monthly premiums for plans F, G, and N are different from state to state and even for different zip codes within each state. In order to compare these plans fairly, I took a 7-state average. I picked a random zip code from each state and also ran rates for 65-year-old males and females. I then chose the least expensive A-rated company. After running the numbers, I came up with the average cost for each plan. Plan F, on average, was the most expensive at $130. Plan G was $104, and the least expensive was Plan N at $85. This is very consistent with what you will find throughout the United States, and the prices do make sense, with Plan F having the most benefits and being the most expensive, and Plan G and N having less benefits and being cheaper. Now, let's compare the 3. Comparing Plan F to Plan G is very easy. All you need to do is some simple math to find out that Plan G will cost on average $312 less a year than Plan F. Then subtract the only difference between the two. And if you remember, the only difference is the $183 Part B deductible. So your net savings with a Plan G, after taking into account all the benefit differences, is $129. So with a Plan F, you are paying an insurance company $129 a year to pay your Part B deductible. And you can even pocket the whole difference of $312 if you do not go to the doctor at all. Some other factors to look at when comparing plans to Plan F is that Plan F will no longer be available to new enrollees in 2020. But you can keep your plan as long as you like it if you sign up before 2020. Plan F ending will create a closed risk pool, most likely leading to higher rate increases for Plan F after 2020. It is also important to point out that Plan G and N have had historically lower rate increases than Plan F in the past as well. So just because Plan F is the most popular plan in the market does not make it the best. Comparing plans G and N is a little more difficult. Again, after some simple math, you will find out that you can save $228 a year with a Plan N over Plan G. But you need to factor in that Part B copays with Plan N. The $228 difference between plans G and N is equivalent to 11.4 $20 office visits or 4.6 $50 emergency room visits. So you'd have to go quite a few times to the office or ER to make up the difference in cost. But do not forget about the Part B excess charges with Plan N. You can avoid these charges by only working with Medicare assigned doctors, but the risk of being charged 15% more for a test, surgery, or procedure is one of the reasons why Plan N is less expensive. So excess charges are an important factor when deciding between plans G and N, but if you are in great health, then Plan N could save you a lot of money, especially if you continue to stay healthy 5 to 10 years into your Medicare enrollment. Now, which is the best of the three? Well, I would have to pick Plan G in most cases. It is close between Plan G and N, but the safer long-term bet is with Plan G. Now, if you are exceptionally healthy, you should seriously consider Plan N, especially if the cost difference is over $200 a year. But remember, if you do pick Plan N, just always make sure your doctor accepts Medicare assignment to avoid any excess charges. And finally, Plan F. Plan F is only for the person where money really does not matter, because in almost every situation, you'll be paying too much up front and also in the future with rate increases with a Plan F. And one last note about Plan F, and this is that if an agent is recommending it to you, then they are really only looking out for their best interest. This is because agents get paid commission based on yearly premiums of a policy. So because Plan F is always the most expensive, then it always pays the most commissions. This is most likely why Plan F is the most popular plan among all of the different plans. Thanks for taking the time to check out this quick presentation, and I hope you found it helpful. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel for future Medicare updates. And if you are still a little confused about how Medicare works, make sure to check out my Medicare 101 video as soon as this video ends. You will find it in the upper right-hand corner of the end screen. Have a wonderful day.